Hey, let's get ready to rumble. It's Coffee with the Goose. Yes, I'm the Goose. So glad to have you back again. I know I took a couple of weeks off here, but a lot of, personal things to take care of. I think you remember the last show or one of the last shows I did. My dad passed away at the ripe old age of 92, and then we had another death in the family. So it's been kind of a rough week. But hey, nothing hopefully makes you grow and mature and get you closer to family and to God than hardships and, of course, deaths in the family. There's no greater hardship than that. But hey, everything's good. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's happy. Praise God. But let's get back to the fight game, shall we? Oh, goodness gracious. Let's not forget, this is Coffee with the Goose, right? My coffee, as you know, very strong, like my opinion. Got some creamer in there to make it sweet, just like me. All right, here we go. What's new in the fight world? Well, you guys already know. No, it's not Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. You know, they're getting together again, don't you? Yeah, not a fight, though. It's going to be a celebrity basketball game to raise money for some charity. So that's good for these guys. Although, I would love to see them go at it again. It's probably never going to happen. Anyhow, the big fight, the latest big fight, is coming up this weekend. Saturday night at the MGM Grand, where all great fights take place in Las Vegas. It's going to be, this is a really special fight, although I'm not sure how competitive it's going to be. That remains to be seen. It will be a unification bout and a battle for the undisputed super middleweight championship. The big dog, of course, in the super middleweight division has been for years is Canelo Alvarez. Great Mexican fighter. He's still in his prime. He's only 31 years old. A lot of guys have tried to take him down. Only really one has succeeded, although in my humble opinion, he lost another one to Triple G. But at any rate, the loss, you remember many years ago, to Floyd Mayweather, back when he was just a young pup, that is, Alvarez was. And then that great double two-bout extravaganza with Gennady Golovkin. I thought Golovkin won one of those bouts, but the first one was a draw, and then they gave Alvarez the victory in the second one. So right now, Canelo Alvarez, and he's a scary dude and a good guy too. You know, he's one of those celebrities and professional athletes you can look up to and say, hey, here's somebody worth respect. Canelo Alvarez, 31 years old, as I said, from Mexico, and he's been around a while. He has 59 fights to his credit, 56-1 with 38 knockouts. He is currently the WBA, WBC, and WBO super middleweight champion of the world. Who has the gonads to step into the ring with this guy? And you better have a little, you better bring your A game against Canelo Alvarez. Young American by the name of Caleb Plant. He's only 29, and he's good. Don't get me wrong. He's a good fighter. He's 21-0 with 12 KOs. He is the current IBF super middleweight champion of the world. Plant, his nickname, by the way, Sweet Hands, and he's good. His resume, he's fought a lot of good fighters, but it doesn't match up to the resume of Canelo Alvarez. Not even close. But again, it's taking nothing away from Caleb Plant. He's a good fighter. I've seen a couple of his performances, and let's line them up here and see, compare these two guys to what we might expect in that big undisputed unification bout coming up this Saturday in Las Vegas. It'll be Canelo Alvarez, 31 years old. He's from Mexico. Saul is his first name. Canelo, I think, is cinnamon in Spanish or Mexican. He's got the red hair. But that's the only thing cute about this guy. He's a devastating puncher. Again, he's only lost once. He is 5'8" tall, and he has a reach of 70.5 inches. As you know, you guys, who follow boxing, All these are just numbers. When you get in the ring, it's all about technique, experience, game plan, toughness, heart. That's what really counts when you get in the ring, not how tall you are, your reach, any of that. But hey, that's the tail of the tape. So we're going to, compare these numbers. Again, 5'8" tall, a reach of 70.5 inches. Caleb Plant, however, a little bit taller, and I wrote this down somewhere and I lost it. He's 6'1", I believe, so he's quite a bit taller, and he has a reach advantage of about 3.5 inches. Test my memory. I got it written down here somewhere. Yeah, my memory's failing, as it usually does. So he's got the advantage with youth and height and reach. He's undefeated. So, all these things point to a really good bout when these two guys finally square off this Saturday night in Las Vegas. Is it going to be a good fight in Vegas? I don't think so. The odds makers, by the way, are supporting or siding with Canelo Alvarez overwhelmingly, not even close. Nothing against Caleb Plant. Again, he's undefeated. He's a good fighter. He's the IBF super middleweight champion of the world. But, when I saw him fight a while back for the first time, I don't like his style. And this is going to kill him. This is going to hurt him. His right hand, his hands are way too low. Yes, he's quick with his hands. Yes, he's quick and he's got good technique and he's undefeated. But when your hands are down there, somebody with the skill level and experience of Canelo Alvarez is going to eat you for lunch and take you down, and it won't take long. Hopefully for the Plant camp, and supporters of Caleb Plant, that won't be the end result. I think this is a pay-per-view battle. It probably is at the MGM Grand in Vegas. I'm not sure I'm gonna pay for this. We'll see what we can do. I'll talk to some friends. Talk to my producer Jude, who I haven't talked to in a while. But we'll see if we can watch this fight. It should be entertaining, and of course the undercard should be good. Do I want to make a prediction? I think I can make a pretty safe prediction here. As Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant do battle this Saturday night at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Canelo's going to beat him. And I know I shouldn't be making many predictions these days. My last one went horribly wrong with Pacquiao and Ugas, but hey, you'll have some off days. But I think most of you folks will agree with me when I say Canelo Alvarez won't just beat Caleb Plant. He's going to knock him out. And it won't take long. I predict it's going to happen in the first 4 or 5 rounds. It won't take Alvarez long to figure this guy out. Again, hopefully Plant will make a good showing of himself and earn some respect among fight fans and Canelo Alvarez. We'll see. Let me know what you folks have to think. Again, I don't claim to be the end-all be-all in boxing knowledge, but I've been watching boxing for 50 years. But I know you guys who watch this show on a regular basis, you're a smart group. Even those of you who disagree with me. Very smart group, and I want to hear what you have to say, whether you agree with my thoughts on this fight. Again, 4 or 5 rounds, that's all it's going to take. It may go 2 rounds. It's a mismatch, we've seen this many times in the past. A young buck comes in undefeated. He holds one of the crowns, but he's just not of the same ilk as Canelo Alvarez. And unfortunately, even though I like Caleb Plant, he's not in the same league, not even close. So Canelo Alvarez will take him out within the first 4 or 5 rounds. I look forward to your comments. Let me know what you have to think and what have to say, whether you agree or disagree. And give me your predictions. Let me know what you think and why. Why you think Plant has a chance against Alvarez, and why, on the flip side, you think Alvarez is going to make mincemeat of this guy. I think that's going to be the case. Anyhow, that's all we have for this edition of Coffee with the Goose. It's been a while since we've talked, and we'll do it again soon. Many thanks to you guys for watching. I appreciate it very much. And many, many thanks to all of you who subscribe to the show. We will keep it coming. Many more shows to come. Again, let me know what you think about this fight coming up Saturday. You guys take care.